okayfm 101.7.
And your mammy quite nominate Deputy Minister for Finance. Yewra John Kumah, MP for Egeso. Now was a Deputy Minister for Finance. Was a lawyer Niamapa. Now I've been with Sikasemu. Minister Bemoachano pay.
Me also me of Papa and chromatic here, me also.
Naboko dear.
You're going so Yamianto Boko.
Ami. And then maybe a daily graphic anymore. Was the Fitch ratings. Economy fastest growing. President Obama near say Fitch ratings by in sub-Saharan Africa. Yea, na say ye economy no equanimu pa. Now Ochra was say Ghana Statistical Services. One first quarter of 2021 no witness GDP growth of 3.1%. Next is iguso equanimu pa. Na where ya bay and then run so NDC amanyoko no members of parliament no Africans and Tofu and one more painting a gloomy picture. See, and here financially, no, we are heading into a ditch. Then, my dear, only buy any day. I told you, say Fitch ratings is what by Yenny won't come.
Yo, you're a crime, me that say. Na, no, me fa kwenye so na member Dr. Atufosi Ambaso. Ni program na ye kama na Sato and Safre me boss you're a kind of reactor. Now, I'm also smart, I could see na name. I think it was a very good programmer.
Oh, I think it's the first time, Anambwa.
Yes. I think so.
Wow.
And we have to commend each other. I really liked the fact that we invite you and say, yes, so unity names have now, and it's a positive direction for our politics. Intimidamasi. Na we say why are there and so some of the two journey there. Ebi o ha menene ya adwen, ebi so ha menene ya adwen kra. Na maybe me sha see free baby menene ya adwen no. Ebi ni say Ghana o say e ka economy. And the correct we say here in rate is about over 70% of our GDP. And so no kwena. Kwe we say enye Ghana nko ha. Oh, we are seeing how the situation with COVID-19 abede we are seeing. Or might be apart from Ghana, I can tell you, say globally, apart from Ghana, or might be anywhere or discuss it at this moment.
Oh, sir.
Oh yes, every country is adding on to their debt. In fact, America cried on my said they trade $1.9 trillion to show up the economy. $1.9 trillion. So. Udru Japan, almost 234% of their GDP debt in Kumah.
Wow.
So they can sustain their people. Spain, Italy, Greece, they 181%. Or mind dear at this moment as we speak, or mind anywhere discussing a be a require of the first one. Which may I fika 72 and one born a man for whom by. So, and Ghana. We are seeing in Africa, Ghana, we are saying, Omapo Ghana Basso said, Omampeni Kufu don't say power the Atohono. We are my Nupe and Ami and Sa. I think I used to some she say, I bought my mom for whom by or covered the brain one, Omampeni Kufu. And see, I am very surprised that NDC for at this time, no, they want to make issues of debt as politics of debt. A year there's one today as we speak, and I'm challenging the NDC. So, among my country, a crew bank, and at this COVID pandemic, they are not adding on to their debt. A global phenomenon. Pacho, what I say? And you know, means I know money and almost go back to IMF. I think they know they need a low blow cry, and they didn't even have gone there. Now we opposition. We opposition party now say alternative policy and economic program. If you see new ideas and innovation, if we saw the best to start, but how now you woman? That's what I say. Now the catches the uncle IMF 2015. When this before more running down the economy to a level, say you have to run back to IMF in April 2015. Mukoje Bosia $918 million. In fact, program no in the end President Akufo-Addo ne buy within 18 months to be years IMF in share. The entire IMF in share no any pleasant for any country me say. And yema obefemu no eya na enmoa omanfo no. Pacha what you say? E mapunu wie school won't mean for adwuma. Ye ba ka kire say workers bebrele omo off. Won't mean to two amanfo akatua mu che say expansionary policy dey no ho abetumi aye. Pacha what you say?
Honorable, say Ampaye winning himself out of the World Bank IMF conditionalities, you know. Edu baby no almost not until say ya complete process, you know. Ni was ka ho de reserve ni omo mai kwa mbienyi.
No credit. Na so na Ghana you will reserve the bria to say ya almost 5 months of reserve, about almost 5 months now. You over $10 billion sitting in our reserve at the moment.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, it is true. Now, the fact that every IMF moon say, ye name say was say your reserves now they protect your currency. Now say you stick as someone say. But what I say, it's not there. And the IMF in Kwan, a bit much require the first one. If the may stick as someone to a akoye. Now say the medical can ye more how are you home? Na yigususu aye 2-1 amon NGN Ghana ya passing rabibre minimo ka say omampani Akufo-Addo buy what them ready by a friend of fiscal responsibility act and not sure will say won't mean this usika emanem 5% in terms of deficit to your GDP. Then so COVID buy in a parliament etinya wevu that ina maye neno krano ya maye ho target to say by 2024 now so mine we are back into our fiscal consolidation measures yentini exceed 5%. So enti enema ekoye she say na nam na akwem pepepe. Last year COVID ne dey call 13.9% of deficit. This year your target is 9.5. Mid-year budget you will confirm say we are disciplined within that and we are not going to spend above the 9.5. I say before 2024, now you're back within the fiscal responsibility ad limit. So, in Tiyanka Sana, your Wambra, I say, so always because some to TM1. And my home client say, Yenny de PBR. The many and this upon Yadrin. I did about to swam many more yardrin, almost see revenues in terms of domestic revenues, no, our form because Ghana is in about 12% of revenue collection to our GDP, which our form part because all here right now average now it's about 25%, 20-25%. And you know, yes, our form, but our form because Ghana had liquidity constraints in the doors, and you can't go into the tax biana a month for 1 and you know, say a innovative ways you bet me the IGC and increase and revenue now, young copper how M2 month for so. And indeed, my Minister for Finance will introduce a program via a friend of RACE, Revenue Assurance, Compliance and Enforcement. The day expanded the tax base. So, any leakages now, what system, now, now, making sure you bet me increase our revenues. And on your IMF never catch say, I will say, you treat and to cry, your digit Sikano, Sika Koso. And he said, your revenues were former. And your IMF now also trade and your young cat was see a movement or see you be fat, Daniel Manho. After so, Omampenian Bedi say, I introduce digitization in our revenue collections. Now we are out to Ghana.gov. I bet for Kwaya, password, digital, my to say, cut the human element to do on into digitization, it will be also with GJ and neck straight to the center. A bois and master disparities the brain leakages now. Away and revenue, a buffer. And yes, on this before. Yes, Argentina, a bit more minor cassette map to Nisika, maybe beyond the IMF for Ama IMF factory say the revenue is a from Tina, Yemfa being count. We are not going back to IMF. I can tell you, sir, the policy direction of this government is to build back this country and build back strongly. Okaya Omampenia introduce what we call a bottom package. In the next medium term, they're spending about 100 billion cedis to revitalize the economy. Except yes, she show money sika same year. Abwa mastikano, aba mampubutumna amodia a free economy numna COVID buy ya sandi abishim back. All these are happening. Because unim the good news for our country today as we speak.
Ghana,
in our history, hit the highest level of cocoa production. Whilst cocoa season and the do you know what that means? A training market same for the country. So take the data for our country. Anytime a cocoa performance because would be the economy of the country is doing better. We check here, and it means Ghana, the rural economy, is doing well. It must be. This is the first time on Mampeni Biaba or Nico Divo Etima Kabum or Mampeni Kufuado at Aroma. You premium prices for cocoa farmers in Ghana. Let me them you cocoa but me think some say an name there because minimo how Ghana cocoa for firm and then so much German so abuami achitiri o man Ghana. Enti if there is this good news, say apart from say omo sika sema kosro no, omo sanya increase production and our volume sir. It's just a rural economy of Ghana this year. Economy is doing well. But what you say? And she say when we says near my hobona abani dia to from a year juma. 3 SHS are Mampeni introduce you. Last week, global literacy ratings a Ghana jump from 37%, you do 65.5%. Say dachi mebruna yetiti omonen kwadano mo dachi papa cheme no neya iwumi what I say ni nyina yenhye pa aban ne dia tokwan mu a ebebuama economy na gira ne naso yie enti yese NDC for oman we wo how anya am for na answer wo the answers to our problems is in Ghana and we will find those answers and resolve our economic challenges. We are not going back to IMF and
one more raising point back one and say back on say interest payment any emolument salaries and money at the sika and revenue no if I'm 90% and tina kwaka 10% and tina puntu maybe ankoso no you just ask me what idea
no so no credit me no mo ya adwen say e kwan a faso a yesika jeje no wo form na no na me dey kan no. So one reason enough revenue, sir, you cannot spend. So, and Ghana, the economy is run on deficit. Bribia, the exchange said Bribia, no, say Isika 10 cities, I will see a 20 cities. So, and the difference of 10 cities no kofano here. And then the deposit ball and the taxes necessarily money ban. And the crime ban ever first one. I mean, 2021 budget, the entire revenue projection for the year now, and in 74 billion cities. The whole year, Sika buying so much or two and then grants and then Sika who do I ever mine including COVID, the better so banking sector levy fuel to more the buying. We are talking about just 74 billion. Appropriation and I say Sky see bedina fee mono. It was about 113 billion. Until 74 billion, now so spending 113 billion to keep the country going now. What are you going to do with the deficit of 49 billion? Also finding ways to would be extra revenues so they match the difference in what I say.
Me too.
It is 49 billion. It will be over see a Euro bond. Nonsense okaya yekoje busia $3 billion dollars and they will show up the budget. So
and this for say 3 billion and amu yi mu 200 million Ghana cedis. 200 million Ghana cedis. No, 2 billion Ghana cedis for free SHS. Ya kan wo mse wo mu somebody then minimum say no e be pm.
Ya kan ka cho mse rikotua o moka no.
And this is almost only go to Yamokan.
And I named there and it is a to Ghana. For the first time, it means a bond that is 0 rated. What it means is it's a movie and home. So as I say, Ghana had the highest cost of Eurobond that yet in any particular year was 2015 and 2016. Now almost 40%. And this is for Nakobos Abusiano. It is a winner car. And once you want to work for more, so the friend of debt reprofiling. na yewra tete no friend smart borrowing is the same thing. I was say we the F no now they be the nebo dino a few books no but what I say and no mo so mu the dia some say the twa mo kan ye de hihye ni ye say the be ya o man no be high yen yet me creative fiscal space for other economic activities. Yeah,
I see. Now, mami, one more raise point about could be to say COVID by ye Sika ye kwaji free African Development Bank. Yeni reserve 1.3 billion. World Bank 1 billion. And next say almost 4 billion. One must say COVID ni yentu nroni bi. Yenye bibia enso no says can ye wudi ye. And I make argument say na interventions I would do aban ye nuane when we say and ni nyina kwa calculate me nyini say 1 billion bedu minim say argument is so no e bi fa ho
that's my is me dance so they wait me who be catch but you see all public expenditures no are accounted for.
Okay.
So mo pick budget now, they will see every line item of every expenditure be or minor. And we name the specific expenditure or more pay. We can show them in the budget. Now expenditures are there's nothing to hide. In fact, your PFM Act, Public Financial Management Act, saying say okabia ebebo or mining team or see the trigger. And there is nothing to hide from them. So if there's a specific issue, per se, you discuss here, we are more than ready to provide them the details. But what I say, beyond that, so every year, no PFM Act, say, you publish the annual debt of the country. And also has been published. Parliament, there are several Parliament copies of the public annual report of Ghana's debt. And this can beyond that, budget 2021 budget here explaining in mid-year budget so no. The question B is still not answered. I can assure them say they will find the answers in this mid-year's budget. And won't come and tell me say Omampenia Kufuado on in our buying and she share pie de to Amagana Sika. What I find troubling now, Mabuno Ejumasem. Any sikasema I was say it may be Kumah amount for high. And also there's good news in the media budget ever. Na yebeyen she say bema mebunu so nya ni da so any opportunities abebuama amount for so nya adwuma ye na sika bomboto.
Anye medas pa minister say wo so wagebere no wacheche bi yentwen na after media budget no na ye di nkomo so afa nsem no ho. Okay, 101.7 Sweeney. Honorable John Kumah Apuntua Esquire. Media Esquire so next lawyer Nino MP for Address Deputy Finance Minister next o man sana hene abedi akire ene na twen komo. Okay, 101.7 so
okayfm 101.7